Alright, I think I'm gonna get into a little Dragon Ball Xenoverse here. Boy, excuse me. Eesh.
Attention, all proud warriors! Have you ever considered joining Time Patrol? As a Time Patroller, you'll prevent history from being changed. Our duty is to protect everyone's memories and help return history to the way it should be.
This PSA.
But we need your help.
Kind of funny.
The only requirements are confidence in your capabilities, and of course, a strong desire to protect history.
Oops, I'm gonna have to switch.
We've
this
got a
real
school
quick.
for honing your skills, and a fully equipped item shop. How about it? Why not use your strength to help out a great cause? We're always on the lookout for powerful warriors.
Okay then, listen carefully. To maintain safety here, in Kantan City, home to the Time Patrol, there are a few rules you must keep. First, firing a Kamehameha within city limits is prohibited. Time Patrollers wishing to fly when not on duty are required to obtain a flying license. Please help keep Kantan City safe by obeying its traffic laws. Lastly, any alteration of history is a grave offense. Our missions come with the risk of changing history. So you must exercise the utmost caution. Avoid making changes to history like Trunks did. Keeping these things in mind, please carry out your missions safely. For the sake of the world and its history, we look forward to welcoming each of you
to the Time Patrol.
So I played a little bit of the. There we go. So I played a fair amount of first Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I like it. You know, it's I mean, just like the previous Dragon Ball games, it's a mashy affair. What can I say? So it should go. Let me start. What up, DJ? How goes it, sir? Is that we are here in the midst of hour 2 of this 12-hour extra live stream. A little under the weather, so you have to forgive me a little bit if you hear coughing and whatnot, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this proper. Yeah, I still have the first. I haven't played through all of it, but I played enough of it to where it didn't really matter where the new where it comes in here, because basically what it ends up having is your save from the first game comes in to. Can't hear me? Oh, probably because this music's so damn loud. Hang on a second. Yeah. I need to turn it down in There we go. Oops. And we'll do 50%. Alright, how's that? Actually, I'll probably end up having to change it in. I'm probably going to have to change it in within the thing. So let me get in here real quick. Oh, actually, wait. I can do it from out here. Should have turned this down a while ago. Yeah, it's better. Oh. Yeah, I turned it down within game because it can get kind of loud. There we go. That should be better, right? Yep. Yeah, the game music has always been kind of a bit loud, and I've been meaning to turn it down. So, thank you for that, sir. But yeah, like I said, the stuff from the first game that comes into the last is basically, well, it's kind of cool when you see it, so I kind of don't want to give it away. But even when I get in here, you'll kind of see it. So this is the character I made. This is Colleen Wing. Actually, I'm debating about making a new character. Which, you know what? I'll do that real quick. So I'm gonna make this new character. I probably won't do too much in them because there's a couple of this stuff, a couple of things, a little beginner stuff that you have to do. So my first character was the Earthling, of course, because you got to do that one. And if you saw on the character screen the name of it, and you know your Marvel Comics history, you'll see what I was going for there. You know, which in turn you may or may not see what my first character from the first game is like. But anyway, here's your different races. You got your Majin Boos, you got your Saiyans, you got your humans, you got your Nameks, and you got your Frieza race. And as you can see underneath the bottom of them, you know, they have different attributes. So, you know, Boo's got high defense but slow stamina, and defense bonus when maxed out. The thing that's weird about this is, like, as you can see at the last line, the stats differ by gender, which I think the last game had that also, which is kind of cool. Yeah, you can be a Namek. I can't remember if you could be a Namekian in the last game or not. I have to go back and check. But you know, you got your Saiyans. You know, they got low health but high attack. You know, attack power rises when health is low, because you know that's what they do. And I think probably at some point you're gonna go Super Saiyan, you know, with that. You know, humans, you're hold on for 1 second. I need to take some. Sorry about that. When you got international family members, you gotta give up the phone. All right, so you know what? That was probably my plan, DJ. But cause yeah, like I said, I went Earthling first. Namek, you pretty much know what you get. So you got low attack, high health. I am gonna do one of those. I already got a name for them, but I will get to that. And you got Frieza race, which, you know, they have they're fast, but they have low health. Stamina recovers while attacking, and their movement speed increases. Which, you know, I guess depending on the good type of play, you can tailor it. So like I said, my other character that I have on this version is an Earthling, and as you can see, like I said, it's balanced, of course. Your ki refills automatically, and attack rises when max. You know, so that's helpful. So I got a nice little heavy hitter, but I probably will. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this right now. Let's see. I'll make a male. since I already got a female anyway. You got your character sheet here, so you got your height. Excuse me, you got your body type. That's pretty much all you got. You got little, medium, big dude. You know, I'll keep them medium. You got your height. I'll make yeah, sure. Make them. Yeah, why not? Whether I keep the character or not, I don't know. I'm not great at character creators. Like, unless I have something in mind, which I did with my other character, then I don't really. I'm not great at them. Let's put it this way, because I can never really get like I want them, and you know, I've never been great about that kind of stuff. But anyway, we're gonna work something out here. Like, I don't want to make him too stupid because I gotta look at this character for some sort of length of time. But oh wait, first thing we're gonna do, because you can change his skin tone, which, you know, I'm going to admit something real quick, because no, I'm not gonna do this. There is probably a reason why I am hesitant, and I know this reason. I think if you know anything about the Dragon Ball lore, this will be apparent to you, but I was kind of hesitant to make a brown skin Saiyan. So I think I'm probably just gonna go like, I don't know, purple or something. Because, like I said, you know anything about the Saiyans, they turn into gigantic monkeys, and I ain't trying to go, not even trying to feel any of that, you know, any connotations. So, you know what, let's go. Which I don't know if you can actually go with Ozaru in this game. I know that comes up every now and then, but I'm not sure. I know you can go giant, so I'm going to assume that that's the case, but I haven't gotten to that point in my other game where that's the case. So you know what, green, hair color, well, you know what? This ain't gonna look great. I'm just gonna bat this dude out. Let's see. You know what? I got an idea. Let's see. Upper body, lower body, hands. Let's see. Bat out a quick color scheme for this dude. But you kind of get you get it. Like, I can make this dude all black if I want. And I probably would, because that's usually how it rolls in a game like this. Just a character dressed in all black. But you know what? Sure, why not? I'll give him red trim though. So as you can see. Oh. Okay, sure. Lower body. Nah. Whoops. Stick to the plan. Just gonna keep this real simple. Let's see, feet. you can have up to about 10 characters, I think. So hell, this is this is a throwaway kinda. You know what? There we go. Get a little deeper. That's a terrible color scheme. I recognize that, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. So anyway, you got your hairstyles. I know. Yeah, they got a bunch of colors. This one right here tripped me the hell out when I saw it. Cause look, you got pretty much an eraser head. And I don't know whose hair that is, because it's not Tien's. But you basically look like a eraser. So let's see. Let's go through this whole thing. Oh yeah. So you got what? 26 types of hair. So thinking of what I had planned for this. I have an idea, but there we go. Let's see. Eyes. You got bunches of hair. I mean, you got different styles of eyes. Some of them are kind of crazy looking. Oh, okay, that's clearly that must be Krillin with the dots. So let's see if I can find something close to what I was thinking about. You know what? Sure, we'll go with that. I don't see why that even matters. Nose. So I've been rewatching Dragon Ball lately, by the way, and also watching a little bit of Super, which apparently if you've watched Battle of the Gods and Resurrection of F movies, that's pretty much the first couple of arcs of Dragon Ball Super, which that's kind of a bummer, but at the same time it's still kind of a fun watch, I guess, in certain spots. But I've been watching old Dragon Balls, and I got to the point to where they did the first tournament because I've been doing this like off and on, so it's been kind of a while. But since this game come out, just kind of renewing my interest in it. What am I doing here? Nose. And they got to the tournament, and Krillin was fighting. I think the dude's name was Bacterian. He's basically a big dude that's never washed. And he's just like real foul. So all of his attacks were pretty foul, and Krillin and everybody was having a hard time with the smell until Goku was like, "Yeah, I mean, like if you've seen the movies, if you've seen like the last couple of movies, Battle of the Gods and Resurrection of X, you've pretty much seen it. It's just that Super has a lot more filler in it, as you know, Dragon Ball TV shows usually do. But you know, it still looks good, and it looks like I know Funimation picked it up, so why wouldn't they? So they're going to be dubs out for it soon. Like the only places I know it's out there right now on Crunchyroll, and of course, you know, people have been out there throwing them out there on YouTube every now and then, so you can very easily watch it. You know, it's weird though, because Crunchyroll has like the first 10, and then from like 40 something on to right now. So I'm going to hope that sometime soon they're going to, catch up to where they started. Because when they started, they had like whatever 40 something. I can't remember what it is now. And that was kind of weird. And I don't know why this thing is still. Anyway, but let's do this. So yeah, so the part where Krillin doesn't, Goku mentions that Krillin doesn't have a nose, which is something I've long thought about. I'm like, and I totally forgot that that actually came up during the course of the rest. So I was like, okay, so they more or less confirmed that was the case. You know what? That might be what I'm. This is what I'm looking for right here. I got a theme going on here. See if I can get a mouth and jaw working out. No, we don't want that. 'Cause yeah, I think also Kiss Anime also there's a couple of places that have sprung up. I know you can get Super as a RSS feed, which is the way I started watching it in the first place. As a podcast, basically. So I'm like, well, clearly it is out here, you know. But since the dubs are coming from Funimation, that's probably some of that might get squashed. Let's see what. I'm looking for something a little longer than that, but this is the other reason why it takes me so long to do doggone characters and crap with character creators, because I can almost never decide on how I want to do it, and it never looks right, never. But we're just gonna blow through this so we can kind of get in the beginning of the game. Realistically, I don't even want this dude to have ears, but sure. There we go, and we're done. So we confirm. Back up on that. Give this dude a name and a voice. We'll do the voice first, so you can kind of go through and. Oops.
Take this!
That might be what I'm going for.
What? Here I go!
I like some of the male voices more than some of the women's voices, but they're all anime pretty much. So
Here I go! Here I go! There! Believe it!
well, actually, I take it back because most of these sound the same.
What? Go! Go! Here!
Yeah, that almost sounded like Goku during that last bit.
Three!
Ha! Yeah! Here I come! Ha!
That would be funny, but nope.
See? Here goes.
Yeah.
You're done. Hey! What?
You're done.
Hey!
Okay, yeah, let's go with.
Here I come! Ah! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Here I come! Da! Ha!
And of course, if you're gonna do a voice, you're gonna want one that's gonna scream Kamehameha, right? So, because you're gonna hear this dude saying some stuff, so you're gonna want a voice that's gonna be able, you know, to pull that off nicely. Even though that's pretty much what they should have people doing, because who's not? Well, there are going to be some other, because like, who's not going to just run up in here and try to get a Kamehameha, right? I mean, that's standard operating position. There's like 3 or 4 attacks that Jokers are going to do, and you know the Kamehameha is going to be one of them. So, you know what? Let's go with that one. And now for dude's name. Oops, wait a minute. Oops. There we go. All right, so we got a Saiyan. all Saiyans are named after and I did this the wrong way. I recognize it with, especially with the skin tone, but whatever. Actually, I can still change that now that I think about it. So I'm going with this. I think we can work with that, right? Oops. Dang it. Yeah. Probably somebody named it already. Alright, back that up. No. Now I'm thinking I should change his skin to purple. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it. Alright, so now you come in here and you pick your fighting styles. So as it says, you know, up close and personal, you get, you know, this pretty much gives you your starting, you know, your starting health and ki and skill. I mean, come on. Eggplant, had to work that one. So, you know, up close and personal, you got more bias versus with strikes. Hang back and blast them for ki. You know, you probably get more ki, I think. Matter of fact, I know that's the case. And close or far, I keep it balanced. Now that's what I have my last character. Realistically, I should have made her up close and personal because my character's name is Colleen Wing, and who's a samurai. Oh well, yeah. Let's go with that. One of the daughters of the dragon, and she's pretty much up in your face. And obviously, she doesn't have ki blast, but you know, I had to work that the way I tend to play. So, judging by what I just said, well, we'll leave that for a second. But let's see, close, far, balanced. I mean, Eggplant likes to up close and personal. You know, he likes to get in there. But and I have pretty much been playing that way. So yeah, let's do that. I mean, obviously you're gonna end up putting points in the other stuff anyway. So it is what it is going to be on that one. Excuse me. And here we have Eggplant. Or I should say, Eggplant, plant. When this dude goes saving sand, you better watch the hell out. So we'll get a little bit of the story, then we'll run around for a little bit, and then I'll get into my other character. Which, this should not surprise anyone. I'm gonna let this play out. You know what it is. You're a Dragon Ball fan. You know most of this. Unfortunately and unfortunately, that is the thing with this game. Because a lot of familiar territory being treaded on. Which, I mean, you know, it's a Dragon Ball game. There has not been a Dragon Ball game that hasn't, you know, gone through the thing. So it shouldn't be a big surprise that this one's going to do the same thing. So I do like this animation though.
Why in the hell are you attacking us?
Like they cleaned it up from the last one, definitely.
The legendary Super Saiyan has shown up. How very unsavory.
And I think the which you also see glimpses of other things, which that'll play out.
Allow me to continue my vengeance.
That is a different voice actor for Frieza, I think, because it doesn't sound like the original. Or at least the one I remember.
This will change everything.
I'll show you some beautiful fireworks.
You know, the first person to ever throw out a blast is rarely ever one to win the fight. I don't know this. I might be wrong about that, but Which, you know what? Rip Bardock. Father will go to Rip Planet Vegeta, but we already know how that played out. So yeah. And you got your various baddies. I'm sure these folks are known. I know these folks are known. This is the bad guy from the last game. I don't know who the hell this guy is, but we know who he's kind of patterned after. So yeah. So the one thing I should say before we go on, like I have been a fan of the Dragon Ball series. I have not, like I've pretty much watched Dragon Ball Z. I've watched a good bit of Dragon Ball. I haven't really touched that much of Dragon Ball GT, and I've already said about Super earlier. As for the movies,
Vegeta!
yeah, Mirror's kind of cool looking. Actually, and well, when we get to that point, somebody else I think is kind of cute that has shown up in the last game. But anyway, so here we are at Capsule Core. Actually, this is different from what I got the last time. I just thought about that because when I made my other character, who's an Earthling, I got a different cutscene at this point. And I guess for the different races, you'll have different, different cutscenes here and there. But as you saw, my character's kind of sneaking up on them. So on my other character, and I shouldn't spoil it, but whatever. It was a scene with adult Gohan and Vidal, which was pretty cute. But Gohan is still a goof. Which, I'm sure we will get into that.
I finished that training armor you asked me for.
Just saying here.
I found some wonderful material, so it should fit you like a glove compared to the old stuff. That's right. I made some state-of-the-art armor for my hard-working husband who doesn't even have a real job.
Oh, damn.
I'm such a caring wife, aren't I?
Bulma gotta be Bulma. I kind of want to get a gif of her doing that, but I don't know how to do it without, getting this other stuff like that, because that's just weird, but...
Oh, come on! Ugh, every day it's training, training, training! Are all Saiyans like this? For goodness sake.
I mean...
You really know how to tick me off. Maybe I should just throw a huge birthday party.
That's a callback.
Not that it's anyone's birthday.
I know, right? Bulma just gives no fucks. None.
One incoming report. Upon assessment of the situation, I have concluded that...
Just wait 1 minute.
Okay, so this is pretty much ends
What
up
was
being the
that
same.
for?
You've been specifically chosen for that critical mission. Now go out there and do it.
So yeah, so that part right there kind of plays out similarly to actually maybe even the same as my other characters did. So you get called off, and the voice you heard was, as you'll find out in a second, is Elder Kai. And here we are in... So, and this part right here doesn't make any kind of sense because, well, they justified it in a little bit, but you'll see why it won't make any sense. And here you are in Cotton City, which is pretty much Toki Toki City, but way bigger. And you got your other time patrollers. And of course, here's the cutie, Supreme Kai of Tai. And you've seen her in the last game, so you know. And there's Toki Toki, who it took me so long to realize, and I don't even know if they said it in the last game, that Toki Toki City was named after that bird. And I don't know if that bird comes up in the series any. At least not that I
Welcome
remember.
home.
But anywho, yeah.
Great news! You've been chosen for that big mission.
Not digging a smile, huh?
Congrats!
And if you hear this music played out in the last game, but I don't think you have to. I know you don't have to really worry about that for too much longer in here. I actually got used to hearing this thing, and some of us I get to in a little bit once we get out and about in the world. But
Oh, cheer up. The Supreme Kai of Time has graciously appeared to give you her best wishes after all. I mean, really. Don't you think you're being a bit cold?
let me try to button through this a little bit.
Oh, so you're looking for the old man. When he heard you passed the test, he went off somewhere in a hurry.
Yeah, we're about to go.
Why
find
don't
his
you
ass.
go and look for him?
Fetch
know
quest?
what?
No.
I'm pretty sure that he was the happiest to hear about your success.
All right, so here we go. We are now. Excuse me. Oh shit. Oh no.